Okay, so we're still really low on kilobytes. Hang on, let's drop. We're climbing. We're still dropping some frames. I'll just use my data on my phone and maybe turn my Wi-Fi off. But this is weird because normally I don't have problems with Wi-Fi. And I'm not even on Wi-Fi. I'm on Ethernet, but still. Something is not right here. Yeah, we're still lagging. Like, that's odd. Hey, diamonds. Anything else that looks good? No, nothing I need. Also, this is the reason why I had that blasting setup. Me mining down here like this with all this deep slate getting turned into cobbled deep slate. That stuff is being in the smelter. It smelled so fast. You know what I'm thinking about doing? Wait, what version am I in right now? Hang on. This is Forge 1.20.1. Now, what version of M Creator do I have? I'm thinking about making a version of Netherite that could spawn in the overworld.
That pull to the mountains every winter, the legendary terrain,
1.20.1. New workspace for Forge 1.20.1. Okay. 47,413. So this is technically a higher version, but would it still work? Overworld.
Businesses using Jobber grow an average of 44% in their first year and get paid 4 times faster than checks.
Okay, we're just gonna let that do its thing, but if that's the case, that'd be kind of cool.
At Blinds.com, it's not just about window treatments. It's about you, your style, your space, your way. Whether you DIY or want the pros to handle it all, you'll have the confidence of knowing it's done right. From free
I just heard like this really weird sound. Scared as shit. I mean, it may have been like cats fighting or something, but I don't know what the hell that was. And this is like outside. We don't have cats.
The only thing we treat better than windows is you. Visit Blinds.com now for up to 45% off.
I'm hoping that's what it was. Like, what the shit was that noise?
Rules and restrictions apply.
Also, while we're here, let me double check Spotify. Okay, it is still doing stream beats. That's what matters. So I don't get copyright. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what my bitrate is doing in stream. By the way, it's having some serious issues. So anyone joining in, I'm sorry if my stream does look laggy here and there. I'm not sure why. And my internet's freaking out, doing something stupid. And it's quite annoying because it's taking a sort of good looking stream and making it look like crap. Okay, so I'm just going to basically make my own block real quick. Well. Look this up real quick. I'm literally making my own mod as we speak. As I'm doing this. I'll even show you guys what I'm doing here real quick. Hang on. There we go. So I'm in Minecraft texture files here. I'm literally doing this as we're going. Textures, block. Go back to workspaces, resources, ancient debris side. Add that in as a block. Ancient debris top. Add that in as a block. Come over here. Top. Bottom. Left. Right. Or front. Right and back. I should probably try to keep up with my machine too before mobs start spawning everywhere. Looking for diamonds as we're going. That's the whole reason why we're down here. I also need to start doing some sort of XP machines and stuff because, woo baby, I'm low on XP because I died. Also, it looks like we're good on lava, so what I might do is just hop myself in here. And then block states, animations, properties, so ancient debris. Hardness of ancient debris. Minecraft. Has hardness of 30 and blast resistance of 1200. So hardness 30. Blast protection of 1200, wasn't it? Yeah. Is it breakable though? Is replaceable. Rarities, immune to fire. Yes. Create inventory tab. I guess is ingredients. I don't know. Custom block, no. Do its own thing. Drop them out 1. Custom loot table, blah, 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 blah. Has to be a pickaxe of at least diamond type. Ancient debris. What am I digging through? Lots of gravel. Jesus. No diamonds? I see XP. So probably not diamonds. It was probably just like redstone or something. I want the upside down torch mod. I know that was a thing at one point in time back in the day. I don't know if that's a thing anymore, but okay. So we got that going. Advanced properties, no tick rates, block entities, triggers, fluids, origin. Okay, generation. Have it generate in the normal world. So we can replace deep slate. And then we'll allow it to replace other ores too. So use selected, we'll add that. Restriction biomes, no restrictions, uniform. And then I think the average amount of ores in each group is like 3, or no, I think it's like 4. You can find them higher, but I don't want it to be so crazy that it just starts spawning millions of them. Ow, shithead. You hit him. Yeah, you fight. What the fuck? Not sure what that is. There's one of those fancy iron vein things. I'm not going to use it, but that's cool. Okay, I guess let's go hide back up here and do some more mathy maths. So the maximum, setting this value too high, might crash the world generations or average. So coal is 20. Lapis, diamonds is -1. Within what's ancient debris? Oh, not -1, it's just 1. So I guess we'll go to like 2. I don't know. Average of numbers and ores in each group. Oh, wait. 1. average number of ores in each group. So diamond is like 8, so this should be like 4 because it's gonna be like that. So high generation. Diamond ore be negative 64 to 16. So negative 64 all the way up to 16. We'll basically just make it like that. Save mod element. So actually what we could do here is when we mine this, so if we go to properties, when we mine it, custom drop will be the actual ancient debris. So it'll actually drop regular ancient debris. Save mod element. And literally that's all we have to do for this. Holy crap, there's a lot of diamonds here. What the hell? Alright, sweet. Too bad I don't have Fortune 3. Not yet. I ain't got the XP for that kind of crap. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this real quick. Grab this real quick. I don't care that I don't have Fortune 3. That's really not much of a problem. There'll probably be also more diamonds in the actual machine, but that's fine. Go ahead and grab that. And let's just go ahead and chill in here for a minute. So, what we can do, technically that's all I need to do. I just needed something to automatically generate it in the overworld and then custom drops. So, what we could do is click build. And let's see if this will actually work for me here. It might fail the first time, which is fine. So, donate and export. I'll do it without donating for now because I don't have a way of donating right now. I do, kind of. Let's go ahead and save and quit real quick. Let's see if I can get this to work. Quit game, make sure OBS is set up correctly. It is. Okay, close this out. Open this. Downloads. And this is my mod right here. Let's hope this works. Hopefully that version. So technically it's the same game version, just Forged version of my mod is a little bit higher than the Forged version here. But that just means I have newer things that I don't have. I don't know if that's going to mess it up any. So let's copy and paste. And then here, make sure we're refreshed. Can we search it? So it doesn't actually show up there, but now click play and see what happens here. It'll probably give me an error on it, honestly, which is fine. Guess I'll just have to change Forge versions, but I don't know how to change Forge versions for mCreator, honestly. One bad thing about this too is it takes so long to load. Because it's a big mod pack and I have to sit here and wait to figure out whether it's going to load properly or not. Come on. Okay, this isn't meaning anything yet. Still has a chance to crash. The Forge versions are a really big thing too. It always messes up mods. And I bet you the Forge version being a 0.01 version difference will probably not allow it to load. All of this waiting for it to probably not load. Okay, it loaded. So we should see, technically if we go to creative here in a minute, we should be able to see the new block. We will test it, just, I'm not taking it from creative, I'm just seeing if it's in there. Probably should have checked that first before exporting the mod, but that's okay. Okay, so we're in. I am going to check it real quick, so don't freak out on me here. I'm just checking to see. Yeah, so there's Ancient Debris, Nether and Overworld, Ancient Debris, so Nether and Overworld. Okay, sweet. So it does show up. And so now we just need to wonder why this isn't moving. Put some torches down real quick, and then I'm just going to start visualizing what we got here, just so I can see that there's 0 ancient debris in here at all. Get rid of some of that stuff. There's nothing in there. Nothing. The only problem I'm seeing so far is that we're just full on storage. Like, overly full on storage. Holy crap. I should probably empty this out more. Yeah, go ahead and keep doing your thing with the gravel. You're slowing it down for me for a second, so that's a plus. Yeah, that gravel's slowing it down, which is great. Gives me time to do all this.
Covering mode. Meet the smooth spacer matching hoodie and joggers. Leather. And a weighted fabric that's soft on the inside and sleek against your skin.
I'll keep some of the deep slate in there.
Smooth spacer sets. Available now at blueline.com.
LinkedIn is really great at a lot of things, like insights in your field. Stuff your coworker.
Maybe. Right now, I don't even give a shit about the deep slate. I got literally hundreds of thousands of it. So, I'm just trying to make room for all the goodies that I could be getting.
Hobbies into the office. LinkedIn can help you bring your career.
Speaking of goodies,
LinkedIn is the network that works for you.
With its
can I please have my XP, please? Thank you.
melted cheese and tangy Big Arch sauce. The Big Arch is what happens when you start making a McDonald's burger and never stop.
Wow, we just dug straight through that guy. Okay, that's cool. Sort container. Go ahead and just drop all of this. Try to clear up some of this space here. Sort container. Ooh, yeah, I'm standing like halfway in front of us. That's actually pushing me with the materials. Or with the items. Okay, sweet. Ooh, I see some diamonds. Okay, so I don't know how far I have to go before this starts actually spawning the new block, but hopefully not too far. I mean, these all should technically be new chunk loaded stuff. The hell is all that? What is... Oh, that's some of the loot from the, Yeah. I'll take the rotten flesh, though, because I can use that to make leather. From the chest and everything from the, fucking spawner place. Oh, was you guys stuck in front of that this whole time? Thank you for your rotten flesh. I can make that into leather later. not seeing the new block yet. Oh wow, there's so many good items here actually. I didn't even think about checking all that. Rope, string, riptide, iron horse armor, pumpkin seeds, tomato seeds. Okay, so we should be good. So many diamonds. I'm stuck. Bam. I see you, buddy. I see you. Oops. Give me your rotten flesh. That's all I care about. I don't really care if you try to attack me or not. Your rotten flesh is good for me because I can make it into other blocks. Okay, and then we're almost out of torches. I don't have them all in my backpack now. I now have it all in the system for like Tom's Simple Storage. So with that being said, that being said, I can't access it because I don't have it being across the world yet. Because I don't have my beacon ready yet. I'm doing all this just so I can go enchanting and everything, which means I also need to start grabbing this stuff so I can get some XP. I want to dump some of these items real quick. I don't really need Riptide, but we'll take it because it's there. Also, just so I can see. So this is Minecraft, and this one's mine. If I look at it, I can't do anything with it. Okay, so that's not good. I can see that, but it doesn't actually let me look at it here. So it may not be registering as a block that can spawn for some reason. So basically what we can do is pause that. We'll go ahead and run Minecraft on this side. Because that should be spawning the block. It didn't give me any errors. Go ahead and try this out real quick. I know how to do this stuff on MCreator, so this shouldn't be a problem. Generation, that's all set. Restricted biomes is not set. That's set to uniform. This is all set. Yeah, that should be set, but what does it say on generation again? -64 all the way up to 16. So effect, give, dev, vision, infinite, and then true for hiding. Oh wait, 99, hiding particles, true. Now we may get a little laggy here, but that's okay. But yeah, no, this should eventually start spawning. Yeah, look, see, it spawns. Okay, what Y level am I at? -26. Okay, so it spawns, which is a plus. Let's go even further down. Yeah, see, there's some spawning there. So it works. Spawns there. That is huge. That needs to be adjusted. Okay, so if that works, then why am I not finding any walking around? Unless it just managed to get picked up. I guess I'll double check every chest. Nothing in there. Some diamonds, thank you. Nada, nada, nada. So that has sort of proved that it does spawn, at least in that. Nada, nada, nada. Okay, I've not found any of the ancient debris yet, so. Okay. We got a good amount of diamonds now, so that's a plus. We got 84 diamonds. There's some more. I'm not seeing it. Huh. That's kind of weird. What we can do, just to do some testing real quick, was make a single player world in here. This was the old survival that I didn't end up playing. Create a new world. Come on. Creative. And then peaceful, cheats on. There we go. We gotta test some stuff to make sure that mod is working, so. Okay, so effect, give me night vision, infinite, 99, true. Just so we can test this real quick. It's gotta work, right? Yeah. But that spawns a lot. Ooh. I literally did it like diamonds, but lower. Like the amount that can spawn. Okay. Save and quit then. Maybe it needs to be higher, but that makes no sense. Adding a new mod, and I'm in a completely different chunk that's not been ever loaded before. I don't think. I mean, maybe it has been. I've went a long ways, actually. Maybe we just let her rip. Also, I wonder something. If we put backpacks on contraptions, does it load the backpacks? Ooh, that would be actually a really bad idea, because I would pick up the contraption with all those items in the backpacks, and then it would chunk ban me because I have too many items in my inventory. I've done this before. I don't know. I mean, it works. It's a plus. Now we just gotta wait for it to actually be in a new chunk, like us to be in a new chunk. Keep periodically checking it and dropping all the deep slate. That was diamonds I just dropped. Okay, nothing. At least so far, nothing. Okay. We are getting low on torches, though. And I'm not too certain that I want to be down here without torches and having all these mobs spawn. We are taking forever to mine. Wait a second, is that the new block? It was, oh my god. We finally got to an open chunk, or new chunks. Holy crap. Alright, I'm gonna let this run for a minute. I'm gonna play y'all some music, but hang on, let me do this real quick. OBS, are you good? There we go. Play y'all some music nice and loud for a second. I'm gonna go AFK real quick. So enjoy the music. I'll be right back. Just tell by how long it was taking to mine there that we were in ancient debris, which is great. Oh, look, there's some there. Some there. This is so nice, actually. This is like the best idea I've ever had. Maybe it's a little too OP, though, honestly. I need to adjust those, but I think I want to actually make this a mod where you can find nether items in the overworld, and then overworld things like diamonds and so on in the nether. And I actually want to release it on CurseForge. I have a couple mods on CurseForge, so I actually kind of want to do this. It'd be kind of fun. But I definitely need to adjust that to be way lower because that's a little OP. Good lord.
What does the job market hold for you? More
Holy shit. Okay, yeah, well, this has got to be adjusted. This is way too many. God damn. Okay, so while we're here, let me adjust this real quick. Wait, it didn't adjust. It's still at 10 and 16. Diamond is 1. Yeah, this is supposed to be. So diamond is 8. 8 and 1. Now, why did that not set? That is way too overpowered. That was set to be the default, like, numbers, even though I set them to be completely different. That's insanely broken. Because, and that wasn't even my fault, dude. Like, straight up, I tried to make it very rare to find this stuff. And then I guess it didn't save my numbers that I put in. But hey, I guess I got an ancient debris now. That works. Good Lord almighty. Okay, I'm done mining. That's just too much. Honestly, it's broken as hell. I mean, I'll grab it, sure, but Jesus. Okay. Let me go ahead and make a waypoint where I'm at. Create waypoint. Mines. Confirm. Good Lord. This was in the rendered area, so this should have actually been running the whole time, right? It's been running. I just don't know. Well, we still got plenty of time on the shears. Okay. I hear a zombie. Well, they're not going to come out because it's wrong time of day for that. I have so much stuff. Okay, so that's a lot of cobble deep slate, by the way. Holy shoot. Also, I got a lot of diamonds from that run, actually. That was nice. Like that was actually, that's the whole reason why I went there was for diamonds, and I left with 114. I went down there with one, one diamond in my name. Okay, well, I guess let's just start dropping items now. Almost 30,000 cobbled deep slate. Jesus Christ. Wait. Oh. That was a lot of items, and I still have so many to go. Because after this, I should be able to access this like through the entire world, regardless of where I'm at. That's if I set everything up properly. Okay, and there's that. So I did all of that, you know, just to do enchanting table. And then I literally now need to go make a bunch of books. But the problem is I don't have a farm for that. I could actually probably add this to the farm over here. But I had to have it near water, so I think I'll make this outside edge the sugar cane, I guess. I don't have what I could place torches on glass. That's not a thing, is it? Oh, you can. Oh. Water buckets. Okay, and that's actually cutting. So I'll need to break these real quick. It is going to replant them. That's fine. Do all this for a very specific reason. And then here. And then that should allow sugarcane to start growing. Once it actually grows. I'm assuming that can cut sugarcane down. I wouldn't see why it shouldn't be able to. I hear a crow. You're not getting my stuff, dude. Okay, so it has grown. So this is going to be the moment of truth. I'm assuming it can, but it can't reach this one. That's fine. Gotta love it. And then it didn't get that back one either right here, which is fine. Should I add to it some more. So does it get all the way out here? It does. Except for this one right here. So let's go ahead and do that too. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll put water at this level here. We got plenty of all this other stuff. We honestly probably don't even need to keep any of this in here. Where's the water buckets now? Here. Did I just eat? Oh, I don't have an eating upgrade. Yeah, we got 18 already. That's nice. Also, it won't do this one here. So I'll honestly probably just do that to every side. So then this side right here will be water. Make it too deep. Because since we have harvesters on that, we gotta have the water or the top of the stuff at a different level. What the hell's down here? Oh. It's my electronics and stuff running through here. All my wires. The hidden stuff. Alright, that should be fine there. Then this top layer here needs to come down. Oh, I probably should put the water in here. Okay, so I will get hit there. That's a good thing. I don't think this one's going to get hit over here, but that's fine. We'll actually test it. Nope. But here will. Come on, come back around. Yes, I can lay on the ground, by the way. That's a cool mod. Okay, so that one does, and then we need to test this one real quick. I don't think I'm going to have an issue, but we'll see. Yep, we're good. Oh! Okay, so let's go ahead and just block this up now. Yeah. And then in here, we should be gathering bone, or, whatchamacallit? Sugarcane. And then we can put the potatoes back in here because those need to cook. I got 37,000 in each one of these stacks. That's an insane amount. I got 400,000. Jesus criminy. Dirty glass? What's this do? Okay, nothing. Dirty glass. Now this is used for what? So dirty glass is literally used for nothing that I want. What's it look like? Ew. I mean, it's cool, but like, what? So if we break dirty glass, we do get dirty glass shards? We do. And this gives us what? Dirty glass. Okay. That's okay. Whatever. Not that I need that ever. Alright, there's some more. And then we can open up this. Actually, I'll just use my terminal. I need to start learning to use my terminal here. Let's go ahead and make a bunch of paper. Oh, okay. There we go. Now we need a bunch of leather. So rotten flesh. Oh gosh, we're so low.
One for payroll, one for online orders, maybe another for banking. Square replaces all of it. With Square, you get payments, POS, online selling, team management, reporting,
Okay,
and access to your money, all in one platform. No
that's what you call
contracts, no surprise
struggling.
fees, no waiting days for your sales. If you're ready to run your business smarter, get up to $200 off Square hardware at square.com/go/now. That's square.com/go/.
Okay, I don't have any in here at all.
Hiring Pro can't undo your last hire.
These should all be empty, so we're going to just take these down.
An empty chair in your office because you couldn't find someone to
We
fill
should
it.
probably
So
start a
it's
mob
just
farm.
costing you money with all its fancy ergonomic
But I don't want to go off that beaten path. I need to cover this up. I didn't even realize this was open.
60% of businesses finding someone to interview in the first
Okay, so we literally have like 6 leather altogether.
Post a free job today at
What else should I
linkedin.com/blog.
add as a recipe to make leather? Nothing else makes sense to do that. And nothing else makes sense to turn into leather. Okay, have all these automated systems and yet I can't even make leather. Trying to think how I would do this at this point now, since I'm to the point of being lost. Also, let's go ahead and make these stack upgrades, by the way. Base upgrades, we're missing iron, apparently. I guess I never put any of my iron in there. So stack upgrade 1. Wait, I have stack upgrades. Yeah, I do. So I got stack 1 upgrades and then starter stack upgrades. So start 1, then 2. Stack 1 upgrades. Oh, I'm out of stack 1 upgrades. I literally have some right there. So stack 1 upgrades. So then we gotta go to diamond level. There we go. We got 40. How many diamonds do we got now? We got 33. Oh. And then ancient debris, which is not hard. Let me go ahead and get all this gold, by the way. I just didn't realize I should probably put this in my system. And then we got plenty of ancient debris. We just have literally done nothing with it. There, and then some gold. There, recipe. Let's just do it like that because, yeah. Yeah, mixing is still. See, I wish it was 1-to-1 if you did mixing. Okay, and that being said, what was I doing? Oh, stack upgrades. Okay, so we're gonna do a bunch of these. I mean, I don't really have a bunch to do that with, but I can make like 10. Sweet. How much is the Omega? I'm missing stack 2 upgrades and stack tier 1 upgrades. And then we're doing these ones, and we're missing these ones. I am not going to do that because I don't want to do anything right now. Fuck that. But anyways, we got 20 of this tier 4 stack upgrades, so that's a plus. So all the things that I have millions of, I can literally start actually stacking them. So now I need to go down in my basement and see if I can upgrade these somehow. Because not everything here has it. Basically, it's going to do that. No, I can't. Yeah, so if I do it that way, I can swap. So that being said, if I sort inventory now, it's so much better. Oh, I can do that. Okay, hang on. So then in here, let me get some of my tier 4 upgrade stacks. Do that. Swap. And swap. Sort. That doesn't really help much, but it's nice to have. And then in here, this one's not even been touched. Stack 4 is already in that one. We'll grab this one, swap it, and we'll grab that one and swap it. Alright, so now they've all been upgraded to max. Also, what's mine at? Stack 4, and stack 4. What about my other backpack? Oh, they do not have stack 4s. Swap. Swap. And swap. So do that. That doesn't really do much, but sure. And then that also being said, we should be able to do, we got two more netherite ingots. So let's go ahead and fix a problem we've had since the beginning. And that is, let's go grab this backpack. Let's do, I don't like the wind. That wind is like whistling. That means that motherfucker is going quick. I don't like it. Regular backpack, bro. We literally have a regular backpack right here. I really don't like it because we have tornadoes in these areas. We really do. So when you hear like whistling, that shit gets scary. Boom, boom, boom. Then we'll do all these stack upgrades real quick. And then there's gonna be like a compacting upgrade or something like that. Crafting upgrade, auto blasting, auto smoking, inception upgrade. That's kind of cool one. That's advanced pickup, filtering, food, compacting upgrades right here. Okay. Do a compacting upgrade. What am I missing? I'm missing apparently pistons. And the advanced one. Oh wait, what am I doing? So for this, let's go ahead and grab some iron just so we can preset it real quick. Okay, pick that up. And then we'll go ahead and swap this backpack for where the chest is over here, because this chest is stopping everything from working because there's nowhere else for these items to go. And so we're going from a chute. So what we can do, we're just going to break this. Place that there. And place all that in there. And we should auto start. Yeah, look, we're good. Now our farm is actually working. Am I too far? I am not too far. How is that? Okay, whatever. But yeah, now we're not wasting our iron. We can stack up to 262,000 blocks of iron. And in all honesty, it will do that. But now that everything's running, everything eventually should start picking up. Eventually, once all this stuff starts emptying out and can start spreading through, it should be good. Yeah, there we go. But just to even it out, I don't like... There we go. So that should be good now. What is in here? I don't know. Okay, so now, I guess... Ah, man. I mean, to be fair, hang on, let's go ahead and do this real quick. Let me grab some wheat. I mean, to be fair, at this point, it don't really matter to plant anything else. Other than wheat, I guess. I don't know. Because we got literally 300,000, 400,000 or more of whatchamacallit, carrots and potatoes and stuff like that. So like me having to grow any other plant would be kind of pointless. The only reason why I'm going to be growing wheat now is because I need to breed animals, and I need plenty of wheat to breed these animals, and I might even auto breed them. I don't know yet. We will figure that out as we go. Pickaxe is almost broken, by the way. So basically what I need to do now is I just need to go through and all the potatoes and all the other things like that. We need to plant different things now. And just start letting it grow. Also, I'm tired of breaking the glass because I keep ruining it. So what we'll do... Let's put a door on this thing. So I keep going in there to change out these blocks, so... So I should be able to press that button. Okay, I can. Can I put these in my curio slot? I can. Nice. And basically, I just need to let the wheat and stuff grow for a while, get me some seeds, get me some things like that, and then I can go through and replace all the other food items with the wheat, so I can start producing that to be able to produce cows and so on. I'm freaking cold. It's getting cold outside. What's the weather? Feels like 18. Right now it's 35 degrees. Okay, that's pretty cold. Not gonna lie. I did not mean to break that, but that's fine too. Whatever.
Life doesn't slow down for anyone, and if you're gonna keep up, you need a snack that's easy, nutritious, and delicious. Nutri-Grain
We should
soft
be
baked
pretty
bars
well
are
off,
10
honestly,
grams
here.
of whole grains and 10 vitamins and minerals, as well as a
We're just trying to change everything over so we can start breeding cows and this and that now at this point.
or just taking a snack break. Grab a Nutri-Grain bar with a
Pushed me
perfect
off, didn't you?
balance of nourishment, indulgence, and taste. And get the fuel you need to focus on what matters.
Honestly, this is the best farm design idea I've ever had. Because normally, even when I'm playing Create Mod, I don't do this ever. Okay, you guys must not be fully grown, but I normally don't ever do this. Ever. Mainly because I like manually farming. But, well, the fact that I have almost 9,000 cooked potatoes, I have over almost 500,000 carrots, I have over 56,000 regular potatoes. Yeah, I think this was a very good idea. And now I just need to start getting some stuff set up for cows. So, trying to think of like an auto way I can do this, like I used to do back on Maxcraft. The S&P was crazy. Let's just look up anything with cows. No. Breeder. That would be breeder. No. Grower. No. Okay, so it's all gonna be like default Minecraft. Okay. Oh, I get the hiccups. Trying to think here what I could do. I know there's like breeding chambers you can make to where you have multiple in there and you breed them and then somehow the baby pops out the bottom and gets free. I don't know how that works. I'm gonna let this run for a few. I'm gonna go to the actual base, the actual house, and then I'm gonna look up some breeding chambers, like cow breeding chambers. Easiest cow farm on Bedrock. That's Bedrock. Sure, let's look this up real quick. Who is this? Thankfully, it's muted because I have YouTube and everything going through. This guy's name is Taffy. That's who I'm watching. So hoppers. Okay, gotcha. I know I can't show this. I'm live on YouTube. Normally I stream on Twitch and I would show it, but I can't. Because I could probably get copyright. I don't know if watching someone's stuff gives you copyright. I mean, there's no sound to it right now because I have it muted, but that might be a thing you can get copyright for, like sound, like not sound, but watching someone's video. Even if there's no sound, I wonder if you can get copyright for that. Okay, so what it looks like is he just has a hole, and then each block has chains across it, and the babies will fall through the chains. It looks like. Hang on, let me finish watching that little section real quick. He puts water in one end. Only in one end. Okay, so he uses water and a dispenser at the end of the system. This may be good. This may not be good. I don't know. I get the gist of it, essentially. So I'm going to attempt it. So, let me go ahead and grab some blocks then. I guess I'll do some like cobble deep slate or something. I'll just go ahead and make the farm over here next to all the other farms. How are you guys doing, by the way? You guys over here doing pretty good, huh? Oh, yeah. Okay, so basically the chamber that does the unaliving, I guess you can say, will be like right here. We'll probably use some create mod stuff for that. I don't know. Actually, I kind of want to use some glass right here so I can kind of like see everything happening. That sounds really demented, but that's how I want it to happen. And then basically they'll fall there. Grab this, put a little bit of glass in the front. I don't know how I'm actually going to do the unaliving of the mobs. So basically that's where they drop in at. Now we'll do this. And then we need to make chains. Takes a bunch of those. And then basically what he did is took a couple of these. He crouched, placed. And then the babies can fall through here, apparently. I don't know. Also, hearing rumbling outside while it's storming like this and having possible tornado things and everything going on, this is scary. I don't know. It could be someone's truck because it's like 6 o'clock in the morning now, so people could be going to work. Or it could be something else. And it's scary. If I'm being completely honest with you, it is scarier than shit. Damn it. Of course. Go ahead and step right here. Place you. And then you're going to have a water bucket in you. So let's go ahead and find a water bucket. Bam. Bam. And then, so this is not my design, by the way. I'm just following someone else's default regular Minecraft design, but I'm going to change it into like create worthy, I guess. Now, like I said, I don't know how this actually was supposed to work, so I'm just gonna wing it. Okay, and then we're gonna grab some redstone, throw some of these items back in there because they're annoying. I don't have any of those repeaters. Plop, sure, we'll grab a couple of those. I'm just gonna make a simple clock. I don't know if this matters, like if the clock itself matters. I mean, they'll just be on a loop over here. Honestly, it's none of my concern. So then we'll do some redstone. Bam, bam, bam. Make it nice and slow. It ain't gonna really actually slow it down, none, honestly, but whatever. Delete. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. So this technically should. That's gotta be slower. Good Lord, how much stone do I have? I don't know if I can actually do that or not. I'm pretty sure it'll cause a weird loopy thing. Did it work? Now I could do that, or I could just do pulse repeater. We're missing a brass sheet. What do you? No, I'm not. I should have brass sheets. Oh, it's not in my actual system. So yeah, I'll just do this instead. Make it purposely just be at my pace. So I'll make this set down to every 10 seconds. So pop. Do I need to leave it powered? I think I do. I don't know. Here, I'll break it. Okay, so doing that. We'll do that, but it won't repulse. So do this, and this. So that should do its thing. YouTube lied to me and said the stream ended. No, it didn't lie to you. I was having bitrate issues, so I had to stop the stream and mess with the settings and see if I could fix something. So it was messed up. It was really, really annoying. And then we need deployers. Yeah. Do I have any? I do. Well, I might have some in this one real quick. Let me check here. I do not. Okay. Let's see what we need here. We have nothing. I need to just dump all my create mod stuff in here, but I don't want to do that just yet. Well, I'm gonna have to. Just dump all my create mod stuff in this system now, honestly. But this fills up a backpack itself, dude. Like, I might not have enough storage to do all that. Yeah, max FPS. Yeah, right now it's a low because I'm looking at all these items on the ground, but I hope I have enough storage for this stuff. Okay, I do. Nice. Okay, 160, 170 FPS. Yeah, it's not too bad. What am I missing now? Go figure. And then I need to make some more brass sheets. So do I have brass in here? I should. Oh God, yeah, I got brass. I got brass for days. So I should be able to just toss that in there. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Hang on. Here. Yeah, no. Wait, where's my? Oh, right here. I was like, what the heck? I haven't used the thing to make sheets in forever, so. I got to go. Sorry, I enjoyed the stream. Bye. All right, well, hey, thank you for jumping in, homie. Hope to see you in the next couple of streams. It's usually on the weekends, by the way, not throughout the week, so hope to see you on those days. Usually just Saturday and Sunday, but maybe Fridays. Okay, we got all that. Go ahead and toss that in there. Make some brass hands. That's 11. Not that we need that many, but sure. We're missing these, which means we're missing these. Go and make about 2 stacks of those, and then we got some sand. I don't think we got sandpaper. I should probably automate this, to be completely honest. I don't know why I haven't. Nope, let's go ahead and make some sandpaper. Or some of these crystal things. Also, I'm pretty sure you can enchant these. Or was that... Oh, okay, enchantments. Breaking 1 through 3, mending, and curse of vanishing. This is slow. We'll go ahead and just dump those real quick. And then deployers. We'll go ahead and make these now. Got 24. Nice. Finally. We're missing those. There we go. Made 12. Not that we need that many, but you know, we'll make it work. And how much wheat do we got over here? 360 something. Nice. I could have used my axe for this. Basically now what we need to do is, first we need to get back up there. I could have made ladders, but I'm not going to make ladders. So basically we need the deployers to be facing, so this is going to be like 2 blocks deep, so we need to face it here. So what we're going to do is just break that real quick so the timers can keep going. Well, first let me grab this water bucket. Put you back in there. And then for these, yeah, so it'll be 2 blocks tall. Well, we need to make it 3 blocks tall here in a little bit just so they can't jump out. So we'll go ahead and bam, 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 bam. Oh, wait, is that, there's not a block down there? Oh, shit. Okay, nope, we're good. Okay, so that should basically poke at anything that's in front of it. Essentially, that's kind of the goal here. And then we can take some of this wheat. By some, I mean all of this wheat. And come through here. I don't know if it'll autofill all of them or how this works. I don't know how to properly fill these up.
30 days stay early with Verbo. Book early and save over $530. Verbo. Book now, relax longer. Average savings $550. Book 60 days in advance on 7+ days. Select homes only.
So now they're full of those. Now there's got to be a better way to fill these up, honestly, too. I guess it's just hoppers, and I'll just fill the hoppers up.
Red Wing Terre Haute delivers just this. With a large in-stock selection, expert product knowledge, and personalized fittings.
We got 13, and then we got
From the construction site
some
to the
chest.
manufacturing
That's
floor and
not
everywhere
the chest I'm wanting. I would
for your
use oak
one-stop
chest,
shop.
preferably.
Local Red Wing Terre Haute today.
We don't have that much wool or wheat right now, though, because I don't have all that planted. So basically, these will be full of wheat, filling that up with wheat, breeding them, pushing the water, dropping the babies off of the edges and whatnot. And then we'll have a bunch of babies in the bottom. That's, in theory, that is. Let's do that real quick, because screw it. Now let's go ahead and I guess just plant the rest of these so we can get some of that stuff going. I wish this thing wasn't moving around on me, because it's gonna be so hard to get in here. It's so difficult. Run for it. It's more annoying than it is difficult, honestly. I was crouched. Hello? I'll just do it that way, make it so much easier. There's a pillager patrol outside? What the heck? Damn it. Break all these, break all those, break all those. Alright. That honestly should be plenty. I don't see why I would ever need more than what I got, but let's see here. Go ahead and put all these seeds back up real quick. And we got lots and lots of wheat now. And we'll just let that run for a while. Honestly, I could probably just go AFK overnight and come back to millions of wheat. Put some in there. What we'll do is we'll just split it up actually. Hang on. Bam, bam. So pop, 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 and pop. We're almost there. I should probably figure out a way to belt this stuff up, but I don't want to deal with making all those contraption things and having to sort out and like divide and split everything. So now let me go take my character to sleep so I can get daytime up so I can start spawning in cows and possibly getting them brought over. I just don't know how this is going to work. Does the full adult ones not fall through? Like, are they just too big for that to happen? We got some. I don't even know if we got cows around here, honestly. We'll make this easier on myself before we start doing anything. Just pre-set up the travel. That should be fine, I think. I don't know. Alright, come here, Mr. Cows. I only see like raccoons and stuff like that. It better not be difficult for me to find this. I will, but what the hell? Okay. I will buy the cows again. I did that a while back for some other mob I couldn't find. I traveled thousands of blocks to find them. Couldn't find them, so I literally spent like in-game diamonds and like materials and stuff like that just to buy 2 spawn eggs. Was it cheaty? Probably, but there's no reason why I should be able to walk 30,000 freaking blocks and not find a single one of that animal. Call me cheap all you want, I don't give a shit. Like, that's crazy. So I should probably put that button block or that button keybind to something else. Enderman, bison, birds, bees, whatever the fuck those are. I'm still not finding them. That's great. Found some piggies, but I'm not looking for that. Probably should not be holding carrots though, just so he doesn't come running at me. Some chickens. We got some regular mobs over here finally, but it's not what I'm looking for. Honestly, don't get me wrong. I like Alex's mobs. It's a fun mod. It does add some very annoying, very just obnoxious, stupid things to the game. Why is the north right here on the map for me? I'm literally standing on north on the map. What the hell? Is that not what that is? What is Nexus? What the fuck is Nexus? Teleport to waypoint. What the fuck is this? I don't want this. I don't know. I may have been there before. I may have made a waypoint. I don't know. I don't remember. Just go here real quick. Is there any cows over here? See, this is what I'm saying. I teleported all the way out here. And due to Alex's mobs and all those other things, I am finding nothing. I'm finding everything else except for default Minecraft stuff. I'm about to uninstall his mod. I know that sounds really bad because don't get me wrong, it's not a bad mod. But the fact that it overrides the spawn cap for default Minecraft mobs, it's starting to kind of ruin my playthrough here. Like, I can't even find a simple fucking cow. I couldn't find a pig for the life of me before. Found a couple. Couldn't find a sheep for the life of me. I had to literally make an offer to stream to allow me to buy spawn eggs using materials in game to allow me to technically cheat in the spawn egg, but purchase the spawn eggs with materials from in-game. Like, look how far I am from base. I am not traveling that far with a cow. Honestly. As much as I hate to say it, I'm probably going to uninstall his mod because it has made my life hell for mobs. And then not only mobs, but, well, actually mobs a lot inside of the game and everything, but also just some of the ones that attack you. I'm not having fun. Yeah, I'm going to disable that. And then Alex's Delight, I don't know what that adds, but I'm not using them. That is just too much. Like, you should have different versions of your mod. Like, you should have add-ons to your mod. Like Alex's Pretty Mobs, Alex's Farm Mobs, Alex's Nether Mobs, Alex's something else mod. Like, the Create mod adds some base things, and then everyone else has added add-ons to it. You should do that with your mod, too. Don't just add so much shit in the default mod to the point where it just ruins the fun part of the mods, and then you just don't want to use it. And that's from a mod developer. That's as a person that literally has something down here open because I'm developing something. Like, that's from another mod developer. Don't put so much stuff in your default mod that it just makes it not fun. If you're going to add so much stuff like that, you need to make different add-ons, like different side mods. So have your default one and then all the other little ones you would make that kind of work off that same mod. Make it a dependency where someone, or don't even make it a dependency, honestly, because like if you make it to where they have to have it to play it, then it kind of gets boring. So just make them all separate to where you can choose whether you want the nether mobs, whether you want bisons and like all those kind of things, like the exotic mobs. Make it all separate. That is so freaking annoying. Most people probably won't agree with me, but that's fine. Did OBS pop up correctly? It did. Now I'm gonna use the map to teleport to the waypoint all the way back to my freaking base, and I hope it reloads mob spawning. What is all that? There's a lot of items on the ground back here. Why is it showing up as items on the ground? Okay, whatever. Anyways, like, I'm just gonna start running around now. I better be able to find a fucking mob. Instantly found a pig. 2 pigs, 3 pigs. More pigs. I'm finding actual farm animals. If I wanted to farm them, I could. Like, I agree that it's nice to have that many mobs if you're a person that wants to make farms out of all of them. But I am not. And Alex's mobs is fun, but Jesus, bud. Now, please give me some cows here. I don't want... Oh, my God. That's crazy. That is insane that just happened. I just think this whole time I've been working up to getting the XP to be able to enchant. Because I want to fight the Wither soon so I can get cross-dimensional storage with Tom's Simple Storage. That's kind of crazy. What's even crazier is the fact that I had like 400 diamonds and unlimited netherite because of the mining machine and everything. But yeah, somehow I still don't have netherite items. Let me look something up real quick. Okay, I'm looking something up here.
Quick question. How many systems does it take to run your business? One for payments, one for payroll, one for online orders, maybe another for banking? Square replaces all of it. With Square, you get payments, POS, online selling.
I'm installing a mod.
And instant access to your money, all in one platform. No contracts, no surprise fees, no waiting days for your sales. If you're ready to run your business smarter, get up to $200 off Square hardware at square.com/go/now. That's square.com/go/now.
Life doesn't slow down for anyone, and if you're gonna keep up, you need a snack that's easy, nutritious, and delicious. Nutri-Grain soft baked bars are packed with 10 grams of whole grains and 10 vitamins and minerals across a range of tasty flavors. Now that's a snack that works as hard as you do. So whether you're taking on the world or just taking a snack break, grab a Nutri-Grain bar for the perfect balance of nourishment, indulgence, and taste, and get the fuel you need to focus on what matters. Nutri-Grain, a handful of baked goodness. Click or tap to learn more.
I'm adding a mod that literally does not let you lose your XP when you die. That is so fucking annoying. And I get that it's part of the game, dude. But I'm in modded. I'm not in regular. For one. For two, why? I mined so long with a mining machine and by hand. I traveled hundreds, thousands of blocks. Got hundreds of ancient debris, almost 200 diamonds, hard telling how much redstone and gold and everything else. And I was barely able to get 20 XP. So, okay, that crashed. I'm having problems. Well, shoot. Okay. Keep XP after death apparently works, but are supposed to work for this version. So I'm just gonna drop down to the lowest version of it, I guess, and see if that works. I crashed for some reason. I know you all can't see the screen. Well, I could show the screen. I mean, it really doesn't matter. There we go. So y'all have something to look at here. Basically, I'm just trying to install something that's going to allow me to keep my XP on death, because good lord, that's annoying. I'm trying different versions of this mod too, because that last one didn't seem to work. This is 4731, so this one should be more compatible, but I don't know if it's lower version of Forge than what I'm running the mod pack in. Not too sure. And this is the Olive Create mod pack, by the way. It's just all custom, custom recipes, custom lots of stuff. Hence the reason why I'm okay with adding and taking mods away and stuff like that. That's the reason why I'm doing this even live, because, well, this mod pack was based off the Olive Create mod pack, basically as just a base for me to work off of, and then to just add my own stuff to it, or remove my own stuff from it, or whatever I want. Okay, so that has worked. We finally loaded. And apparently there's a command you have to do. So it's the command that sets all this, basically. Come on. Hello? Hello? Oh, there it goes. So it's a game rule command, apparently. So let's see. Game rule. Keep XP on death to true. Okay, so that basically the mod just adds a game rule, which is kind of cool. Okay, so let's look around some more for some more cows, because apparently I can't find any. It's kind of crazy that I can't find any, to be fair. That's just me being unlucky, though, at this point, now that Alex's mobs is taken out of here. Also, I am using a key on the keyboard, which with this map mod shows or like enlarges the heads of items and things like that. Also, there's meat on the ground over here. What? There's also a bee over here. What? Oh, this is the bear's cave, but it no longer exists because I took Alex's mobs out of here because good God, that mod is super annoying. It says there's more. Is there stuff up top? Or did like it bury some? I don't know. Not too sure. Okay, potatoes are garbage when they're not cooked. So are carrots, but I usually use golden carrots. Okay, so let's go find some cows again. Trip number 37 to try to find some cows. I would figure there'd be something out here in the open like this where it's all pretty at. Bunch of horses? I swear I will buy the cows. This is annoying. Okay, I've made up my mind. I'm buying the cows. I can't stand this anymore. I cannot stand running around aimlessly trying to find a mob, but for some reason won't spawn. So what we can do is basically I'll get rid of like a bunch of blazes. And then we'll just do this. There we go. Call me cheaty all you want to. I literally just purchased it. And yes, I will burn those items real quick. Flint and steel. I purchased the items. Hello, you gonna burn? Wait, does Blaze Burners not burn? Okay, well, we're just gonna leave that there then and let it despawn. But I am tired of trying to find cows because apparently they don't like to spawn. Okay. With that being said, now let's go ahead and make this a little bit taller because right now they're one block low, but when that water jumps up, they can get up here and they might be able to jump over. get our repeaters. See, they'll be jumping around like that. They should be alright. And then here in about 10 seconds, it'll fire off again. So now for the next part of this. Oh, goddamn. Okay, I found them. Motors. Okay, and then connectors. Over here, do this, connectors, and wire. Spool. We got a couple of these. Grab that. Do this. Let's go ahead and just crank them things up. Bam. We'll connect one there too, actually. Okay, then I'll just connect her to. I might just put one like right here. It's gonna be a little dangerous, but I don't even care. Or we could just go ahead and place it up top too. Oh, hey, no, oh, this one actually takes a pickaxe. I thought everything. Oh, wait, no, that was a different mod that takes an axe. Do that, and then this should be breeding. That's clicking there technically, though, isn't it? That might be one block too close. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and block this up just in case it does decide it wants to work. I may have put those too close, so let's go ahead and adjust this real quick. So for this, what we're going to do is break all of these. And then break all of these. So it looks like it's trying to do it, but it's too close. So we'll break the wire thing real quick. Can I please pick you up? No, I cannot. Drop some items off real quick. Do that. Do this. And these need to be all one block to back. So we'll place that there. Let's go ahead and get a wrench here. Too many items in the inventory. Come on. Wasn't taking. Okay, so we basically need to be able to grab these things, but hopefully it doesn't mess up. I don't know how I'm going to be able to really rotate this, but we're going to try. Break this, I guess. Maybe we can rotate it this way. Maybe they can't get through here. I don't know. There we go. And then block. Block. Come on, water. Get these guys down from here. Wait, isn't that the same distance though? Shouldn't the block be back here? That's where they're all at. That's gonna be a pain in the. That's gonna be a pain in the butt problem though, because they're gonna be able to slide across this way. So I might have to put like bars down, iron bars maybe, or something like that. So this is going to have to be like in the front the moment I remove these. Oh, hell no. Get your ass out of here. Thank you. So I need to be able to rotate this. Really? I just need to get the first one right. The first one's good. All it's going to take. There we go. We need to rotate it. No. Oh my god. I am about to lose my shit. Create mod is so finicky, dude. Okay, and then we need to click it up here. No, okay. Click it up here. No, that rotates it. Okay, click it here. There we go. Holy crap. And then the cool thing about deployers is too, they can actually go through blocks. So we just need to be able to do it like this. And then one more. There we go. And then those should reach to this block, but a little bit past. I don't know, because when it was up close, it wasn't doing anything. That's the problem I'm dealing with here. Now it makes no sense because that should be how this works. Like this should work. At least I would think so. So we got the wire, we got the connectors. We need the motor. Go up a little bit, do that. Wire to the wire, and this to this. Now, it may not work right now because it's nighttime. I have no idea. Is it punching the cows? It sounded like it was punching the cow. I heard babies drop, so some of them are working. Yeah, some of them were working, but then some of them were beating the shit out of the cows. So these ones are set to hand, and those ones are set to up. So it was this one that was beating up the cows. Okay. There we go. Okay, well that works. That's a bunch of babies now. And you guys are now forever held in captivity. And it should be producing babies. I'm gonna put a torch up there, just in case. And that should have produced us babies. That has produced us a bunch. Am I not close enough? Okay. Whatever. So yeah, there's a bunch of weed in there. Okay, let me go ahead and grab that real quick. What's up, guys? Okay, now let's go ahead and set up the hoppers and the chest. We're almost done here. Basically, what I want to do is eventually they're going to start entity cramming each other and killing off each other, essentially. So what I kind of want to do is, oh, these guys are already entity cramming each other. What are you guys doing? Wow, well, that makes no sense. But okay, y'all shouldn't be entity cramming each other in there. But maybe the babies glitch them out. I don't know. Well, I know these things can also go through blocks, so we could possibly just do this. There's no water right now. That was a good sneeze. I'm not going to do that yet until that water disappears, because I know that the water is definitely going to cause a buoyancy issue, and they're going to get pushed through the holes and stuff. I mean, it honestly might be okay. Oh. Hello? Can I have my... Was that just out of blocks, or what was that all about? Okay, no, we're good. Shoot. Alright, but yeah, that should work, honestly. I just hope they don't all start dying from getting crammed in there. Probably honestly should put a window in the front one too, but you know. But basically these guys will start entity cramming. So what I'm gonna do before that though, make a bunch more of these. Make some more. Damn. Because honestly, I'm just going to take these babies out for a minute because, well, they're going to produce more eventually, for one. And for two, these babies ain't going to do me no good if I can't collect the materials. So they will eventually start entity cramming, and that's kind of our goal here. So either entity cramming, or we could just let them kind of set themselves on fire. And I don't know which route I want to go. So basically, boom. Oh, hey, bud. Oh, hi, buddy. Your parents are busy, ain't they? Oh, my nose. So what I'm going to do, actually, hang on, let's just say it like this. And there goes another one. And put a set of chest out here. And then bam, 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 bam. So all the drops, I guess you could say, should come through here. The only problem I'm seeing now is I can't drop the babies in here through lava or nothing, so they would land here and be this tall. They would grow up to be this tall, so I could use more deployers. I got 6, which is enough to do everything except for one edge, but that's okay. Guess what I could do, if I really wanted to, grab a bucket of water, and then we'll push them all one direction. Now let me see if I got I don't even think I ever built one of these. Nope, didn't think so. This is just, what the fuck? What is that? A wooden hammer? Basically, I just want to do this to stop the water from flowing. Or, you know what, we could just, do the normal Minecraft thing. Do something like that. Then do something like that so they can't get through. And then, since it's going to be pushing them all to the end, the only place that matters will be right. Get out of the way. Go. Get. Regardless, anyways. I guess these last two will be like the area we go to, I guess. I don't know. Here we go. So we can put something like right here and right here. Got to rotate those, but that's fine. Not really. I fucking hate rotating these things because they never work the way you want them to. Actually, no, that's fine. Okay, never mind, we're good. My nose. Place that there. Place that, well. Place that there. Place in place just so we can wrap the corner and make it look nice. Spool. Bang, bam, bam, boom. I don't need a bunch, honestly, for this motor because it's not going to be going too crazy fast. Connection requires a high current wire. Oh, because I have a different connector. Okay, that's fine. Okay, boom, boom. But we want to go ahead and put wait, I haven't. Wait, what do you mean? You're telling me there's no sticks in this some bitch? That don't make no sense, but alright, cool. Let me go grab some. I probably could just craft it right in there, but why do that when I have literally thousands? Stand back here and just let her rip. Okay, yeah, that's not going nowhere. 32,000 sticks right here. I'm not going to use them all. But I mean, it ain't going to hurt to have them, so. Okay, so this should only kill the ones that are tall enough. As you can see, they're getting pushed up here right now. That's fine. I don't care what they're doing currently while I'm gone, or while this is open. So you're gonna have to move there, pal. Now, since you didn't move, it's kind of your fault now there, buddy. Now, all I'm gonna say is I wouldn't jump. Because now if you jump, you're getting chopped. Which I don't think you guys really do that much, so I got XP. That's not good. Why did I get XP there? Did you jump? Oh no! Wait, what is the XP from? That's random as hell. Okay, whatever. So basically, this should constantly run, and I will get the materials from the cows that grow up, I guess you could say. I want to go and grab this real quick. Make sure these guys got more or enough room to essentially run and do what they got to do. And I think I'm going to just let my world AFK for as long as my wife will let it run, because she plays Call of Duty on my computer when I'm at work and whatnot. So, oop. Wait, this was supposed to be in my inventory up here. Anyways. So that, in theory, should work. I would hope so, at least. And then by the time we come back, too, we won't get a bunch because that's not full of wheat. But by the time we get back, I mean, we got a bunch of wheat here now. But, okay, actually, we got a shit ton of wheat. A lot more than I was expecting. Yeah, you keep running around. You better be glad that I'm going to let you just run around, because you escaped while I was working. And so did you. You guys are fine. Actually, it wouldn't be too bad after I get what I need and I no longer need all the materials, I guess you can call them, from the unlucky few. we could just open up the bottom and just let it breed and start pouring cows everywhere and just like actually populate the fucking world with cows.
LinkedIn Hiring Pro is a hiring partner so you can focus on connecting with the right talent.
I still see an XP orb in there. That's confusing.
Report saving over
But yeah, now that we should be good. There should be a bunch of baby cows in there, assuming that they don't entity cram each other before they grow up.
Red Wing work boots are engineered for safety, comfort, and all-day performance. Red Wing Terra Hope delivers just this. Large in stock selection, expert product knowledge, and personalized fittings. Our team helps you find the right boot for how you really want it. From the construction site to the manufacturing floor, everywhere in between, we're your one-stop shop. Visit your local Red Wing Terra Hope today.
Oh, it takes 20 minutes for that to happen? Holy crap. Okay, let me look this up real quick. Okay. Really? Oh, attributes maybe. Yeah, one second. This is a moderate mod, okay. This one has 155 downloads. What? I'm confused. Those are both also for just Neoforge. Improved mobs. Okay. I think the game is too easy. Once it challenges your world, look no further. Improved mob increases the difficulty of your game drastically by adding increased stats and new abilities to mobs, making them way more of a threat, even if you have high tier equipment. That's cool. There's really not a mod for that I know of that I can find. So basically, these guys are probably going to entity cram, honestly, before they grow up, because it takes a 20-minute timer. 20 minutes for mobs to grow from baby to adult. So I don't even know if this is going to work. honestly, I don't see this working, but screw it. We're gonna let her run for a while. Our shears are getting down. Turn it back in there. I'm gonna run out of storage before I even get the chance to actually do all this. Like storage in a chest down below. For sure. I guess that'll be the last thing we can do is just get some hoppers. That's not what I meant to get. And get some chests, and we're just gonna let this bad boy run when I get off of here. Oh, that's like a... Okay, I'm not going to do that with that pickaxe because this one's about dead. Okay. So what we're going to do is... Bing, bing, bing. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Do something like that, and then bing, bing, bang. And eventually, this should be fine. Wait, what? Oh, wait, that's not a normal recipe, is it? Is that a normal recipe? I don't feel that that's a normal Minecraft recipe. So we got this farm possibly going. We do have this farm going. And then we got this farm going. And this one's my most exciting one because I'm not running out of storage anytime soon. So let's just go ahead and dump all this. And I think the next time, now that we got our actual storage system up and running, what we can do is, well, for one AFK here. But now that we got all this stuff up and running the way we want it to, we don't really have to worry about too much right now. We can just worry about completing tasks. We're also going to get this beacon running soon so we can have cross-dimensional, like access to our storage. And then we're going to have, eventually fight the Wither. Get some beacon there. We also might build a couple more beacons around the base just so we have some stuff. But yeah, I'm just going to let this run. And I'm going to go AFK. So for people who has watched or people who has chatted or anything else like that, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.